Eddie, I don't want... Uncle, Susanna Walcott's here from Dr. Briggs. The doctor. Come in, Susanna. See Dr. Seychelles. Dr. Briggs bid me come tell you, Reverend Sir, that you cannot find no medicine for it in his books.
Then he must search on.
Aye, sir, he's been searching since he left you, but he bid me tell you that you may look to unnatural things for the cause of it.
No, there be no unnatural causes here. Tell him I sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly and Mr. Hale will surely confirm that. Let him look to medicine and put all thought of unnatural causes here. There be none.
Aye, sir, he bid me tell you.
Speak nothing of it in the village, Susanna, but directly home you speak nothing of unnatural causes here.
Aye, sir, I'll pray for her.
Uncle, I don't know what witchcraft's all about. You'd best go down and deny it yourself. The parlor's packed with people. Sarah,
And what shall I say to them? That my daughter and niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest?
Uncle, we did dance. Let you tell them I confessed it. But they're speaking of witchcraft. Betty's not witched.
Do not go before the congregation when I know you have not opened with me. What did you do with her in the forest?
Uncle, we did dance, and when you leaped out of the bush so suddenly, Betty was frightened. And then she fainted, and there's the whole of it.
Sit you down.
I'd never hurt Betty. I love her dearly.
Now look, you child. I have no desire to punish you. Come, fine. But if you traffic with spirits in the forest, I must know it. For surely my enemies will, and they will ruin me.
But we never conjured spirits.
Then why can she not move herself since midnight? This hope is desperate. It must come out. My enemies will bring it out. Do you understand that I have many enemies?
I know.
There is a faction that is sworn to drive me from my pulpit. Do you understand that?
I think so,
Now, in the midst of such disruption, my own household is discovered to be at the very center of some obscene practice. Abominations are done in the forest.
They were on the sport, Uncle.
I said to the waving your arms over the fire when I came upon you. Rubbish. And I heard a screeching and gibberish coming from her mouth.
She's always singing her Barbados songs and we danced.
Do not blink what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not blink it. I saw a dress lying in the grass.
A dress?
Dress. And I saw someone naked running through the trees.
No one was naked. Uncle, you mistake
I
yourself.
saw it! Now tell me true, Abigail. Now my ministry's at stake. My ministry and perhaps your cousin's life. Whatever abomination you have done, I need to hold it now. For I dare not be taken unaware when I go before them done men.
There's nothing more. I swear it, Uncle.
I have fought you 3 long years to defend these stiff-necked people towards me. And now, just now when there must be some good respect for me in the parish, you compromise my very character. I have given you a home, child. I have put clothes upon your back. Now give me upright answer. Your name is entirely white, is it not?
I am sure it is, sir. There be no blush about my name.
Is there any other reason for you thought you're discharging me with what you have given me? It does trouble me that you're now 7 months out of your house. And in all this time, no other family has ever called for your service.
I want slaves, not such as I. Let them send to Barbados for that. I will not black my face for any of them.
I have to speak to Mr. Paris now. It is a matter of great importance. Not It is a marvel. Surely it's a stroke of No, it isn't. How high did she fly? How high?
No.
She never flew. Sure she did. Mr. Collins saw her going over Ingersoll's garden and come down light as a bird, he says. Now look, you goody Putnam, she never... It is a providence. The thing is out now. It is a providence. What's out, sir? Why? Her eyes is closed. Dear Anne. Well, that's strange. Ours is open. Your little room is sick? I have not called it sick. The devil's touch is heavier than sick. It's death, you know. It's death driving into them forks and hooves. Pray not. Why, how does your child ail? She ails as she must. She has awake this morning, but her eyes open, and she walks. And hears not, and sees not, and cannot eat. Her soul is taken surely. They say you're sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly. Precaution only, with much experience in all demonic arts, and he has indeed and found a witch in Beverly last year. Let you remember that. Now look, you goody Anne, they only thought that we're a witch, and I'm certain there'll be no element of witchcraft here. No witchcraft! Now look here, mister! Thomas, I pray you, leave not to witchcraft. I know that you, Thomas, you least of all would wish such a disastrous charge laid upon me. It will help me and assail to such corruption in my house. Now look you, Mr. Phillips, I have taken your part in all There are hurtful, vengeful spirits laying hands on these children.
Thomas, you cannot!
Anne, tell him what you've done.
Reverend Paris, I've laid 7 babies unbaptized in earth. Believe me, sir, you never saw more hardy babies born. And yet, each would wither in my arms the very night of their birth. I've spoke nothing, but my heart has clamored intimations, and now, this year, my Ruth, my only, I see her turning strange. A secret child she has become this year, and shrivels like a sucking mouth were pulling on her life too. And so I thought to send her to your Tituba.
Tituba? What made Tituba?
Tituba knows how to speak to the dead, Mr.
Goody Anne, it is a formidable sin to conjure up spirits.
I take it on my soul, but who else may surely tell us what person murdered my baby?
Woman!
They were murdered, Mr. Paris. And mark this proof. Mark it. Last night, my Ruth were ever so close to their little spirits. I know it, sir. Her howls as she struck dumb now, except some power of darkness would stop her mouth. It is a marvelous sign, Mr. Paris.
Don't you understand it, sir? There's murdering witches among us, bound to keep themselves in the dark. Let your enemies make of this what they will. You cannot win it.
Then you were conjuring spirits last night.
Not I, sir. Tituba and Ruth.
Undone. You're not undone. Take hold here, wait for no one to charge you. Declare it yourself. You have discovered witchcraft.
In my house! In my house, Thomas! They will topple me with this. They will make of it.
Your pardon. I only thought to see how Betty is.
Why aren't you home? Who's with Ruth?
Her grandma come. She's improved a little, I think. She gave a powerful sneeze before.
Ah, there's a sign of life.
I see no more than Putnam or grand sneeze. Another like it was taking place today.
You now, Thomas, pray while I'm alone.
Uncle, you prayed since midnight. Why do you not go down and wait till Mr. Mel arrives?
Now look you, sir. Strike out against the devil, and the village will bless you for it. Go down. Speak with them. Pray with them. The people are thirsting for your word.
Oh, leave them in his house. Let you speak nothing of witchcraft. And let's discuss it. Causes yet unknown. And enough contentions that fate or before.
Mercy, go home to Ruth, do you hear?
She starts for the window, cry for me at once. Yes, ma'am. The terrible power in our hands today.
How's Ruth sick?
British, I know not. He seems to walk with the devil in his past.
Betty! Wake up, Betty! Betty!
Have you tried beating her? I gave her the good one and wake her up for a minute. Here, let me have
No!
it. It'll become enough.
Now look ye. They be questioning me. Tell them we danced. I told him as much already.
And what more?
He saw you naked.
Jesus. The whole village is out. What do we do? I just want to talk the whole country's witchcraft. They'll be calling us witches, Abby. They'll be calling us witches, Abby. She needs to tell, I know.
Abby, we've got to tell. Patrice, a hanging error, a hanging like the nun in Boston 2 years ago. You must tell the truth. You only be whipped for dancing and the other things.
Oh, we'll be with.
I never done any of it, Abby. I only looked.
Oh, you're a great one for looking out of you.
Betty, wake up. What's happening? I'll beat you, Betty.
Why, you seem in prison. I told your papa everything he knows.
I want my mama.
What ails you, Betty? Your mama's dead and buried.
I'll fly to mama. Let me fly.
I told him everything. He knows everything that we...
You drank blood, Abby. You drank blood.
Now you never say that again, Betty.
You did. You did. You drank a charm to kill John Proctor's wife. You drank a charm to kill Kitty Proctor.
Now shut it!
Ah!
Now look you, all of you. We danced last night, and Tituba conjured Ruth Putnam's dead sister, and that is it. Now mark this. Let either of you breathe a word or the edge of a word about the other things,
And I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and I will bring a pointy reckoning that will shudder you. And you know I can do it.
I saw my dear parents' heads get smashed in by Indians, and I have seen some reddish works done at night,
And I can make you wish you had never seen the sun go down. Now you sit up and stop this.
it's got her. I bet she's going to die.
I say shut it, Mary Warren.
You foolish, Mary Warner, you deaf. I forbid you to leave this house, did I not? Shall I pay you? I'm looking for you more often than my cows.
It only comes to the great doings in the world, sir.
I'll show you great doing in your arse one of these days. Now get you home. Wife's waiting for your work.
I'd best be home. I have my
silly somehow. You come out of it.
She flies, eh? Where are her wings?
Oh, surely you're not believing she fly.
The road past my house has been a pilgrimage to Salem all morning. Town's been mumbling witchcraft.
Oh, Tom, we danced in the forest last night. My uncle was dinner. She took fright.
Dancing by moonlight, Abby will be clapped in the stocks before you're 20.
Give me a word. Now with soft spirit.
No, Abby, I've not come for that.
You've come 5 miles to see some silly girl. I know you have.
Come to see what trouble your uncle is brewing now. Wipe it out of mind, Abby.
I'm waiting for you every night, John.
Abby, I'll not be coming for you. You'll forget about that.
You're surely sporting with me.
You better than that.
I know when you clutched my back behind your house and sweated like a stallion in front of you. I saw your face when she put me out. She loved me then and you do now.
That's a wild thing to say.
A wild thing may say wild things. I've seen you since you've been here. I've seen you nights.
You stepped off my farm in 7 months.
I have a sense for heat, Tom. And yours has brought me to my window. Do you tell me you have not looked up at my window?
Perhaps I have.
I know you, John. I know you. I cannot sleep for dreaming. I cannot dream, but I wake and walk about the house and though I find you coming through some door.
Child.
How do you call me child?
Abby, I may think of you softly from time to time, but I will cut my hand off before I'll ever reach for you again. Put it out of mind. Abby, you never touched.
I but we did.
I believe you did not.
Oh, how I marvel how such a strong man may let such a sickly wife be.
Speak nothing of Elizabeth.
She's blackening my name in the village. She's spreading lies about me. She's a cold, sniveling woman. You bend her and let her turn you like a...
You look for a whipping!
I look for John Proctor that put knowledge in my heart. I never knew what pretensing was. I never knew the lying lessons I was taught by these Christian women in their coming to men. And now you bid me tear the light out of my eyes? I will not, I cannot. You love me, and whatever sin it is, you love me yet. Oh, pity me, John. God! She heard you singing, and now she's lost and screaming.
She cannot bear to be alone. God forbid. Mark it for a sign. Mark it. A notorious sign of witchcraft. What a prodigious sign. My mother told me that. And they cannot bear to hear the name of Rebecca come to her lost. Son, we cannot bear to hear the Lord's name. It's hard sickness here, John, so please keep her quiet.
I've not said a word. No one here could testify I've said a word. She's going to fly again. Sure she flies.
Man, be quiet now.
Pray, calm yourselves. I have 11 children and I have 3 times at grandma, and I've seen them through all their silly season. When it come on them, they will run the devil bow-legged, keeping up with their mischief. Think she'll wake when she tires of it. The child's spirit is like a child. You cannot catch it by running after it. You must stand still, and for love, it will soon itself come back.
Aye, it's the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season, Rebecca. My Ruth is bewildered. Rebecca, she cannot eat.
And perhaps she is not hungry. Mr. Paris, I hope you are not decided to go in search of loose spirits. There's promise of that outside.
My opinions running the parish that the devil may be among us. And I would satisfy them if they're all wrong.
And that you come out and call them wrong. Are you our minister or are you Mr. Hale? Did you consult the wardens of the church before you called our man to look for devils?
He's not coming to look for devils.
Then what's he coming for?
There be children dying in
I
the
see
village.
none dying, I see none.
Calm. Mr. Paris, I think you ought to send Reverend Hill back as soon as he comes. This will set us all to arguing again in the society, and we ought to have peace this year. We ought to rely on Dr. Briggs now and good prayer.
Rebecca, the doctor's baffled.
If so he is, then let us look to God for the cause of it. There's prodigious danger in the searching of loose spirits. I fear it. Let us rather look to ourselves and rely on good prayer.
How may we blame ourselves? I am one of 9 sons. The Putnam seed has peopled this province, and yet I have one of 8 children left. And now she's shriveled.
I cannot fathom that.
You think of God's work, you should never lose a child nor grandchild either, and I bury all but one. When Reverend Hale comes, you will proceed to look for signs of witchcraft.
You cannot command Mr. Paris. We vote by name in this society, not by acreage.
I have never seen you worried so on this society, Mr. Proctor. Last I saw you at Sabbath meeting was when snow flew.
I have trouble enough without I come 5 miles each day to hear him preach only hellfire and bloody damnation. There are many others who stay away from the church these days because they hardly ever mention God anymore.
That's a drastic charge.
It is somewhat true. There are many that fail to bring their children
It is not the children who I preach for. It is not the children who are unmindful of their obligations toward this ministry. Where is my wood? My contract provided me supplied with all my firewood. I'm waiting since November for a stick. Even in November, I have to show my frostbitten hands like some London beggar.
You're allowed £6 a year to buy your wood, Mr. Paris.
I'm paid little enough with that. I spend £6 on firewood. I'm not some preaching farmer with a book under my arm. I'm a graduate of Harvard College.
I am well instructed in mathematics.
Mr. Corey, you will look far for a man of my kind at £66 a year. I'm not used to this poverty. I left a thrifty business in Barbados to serve the Lord. I do not fathom it. Why am I persecuted here? I cannot offer one proposition without there be a howling riot of argument. I often wonder if the devil be in it somewhere. I do not understand you people otherwise.
Mr. Paris, you were the first minister that ever did amend the deed to this house.
I am your third preacher in 7 years. I do not wish to be put out like the cat whenever some majority feels the whim. You people seem not to comprehend that the minister is the Lord's man in the parish. It's not to be so lightly crossed and contradicted. I there's obedience, but the church will burn like hell is burning.
You speak 1 minute without we land in hell again. I am sick of hell.
It's not for you to say, it's good for me to hear.
I may speak my heart, I think.
What are we, Quakers? We're not Quakers here yet, Mr. Proctor. You can tell that to your followers.
My followers.
I have followers. I'm not blind. There's a party in this church. There's a faction, and there's a party.
Against you.
It's all authority.
Then I must find it and join it.
Does not mean
Oh, I mean it solemnly, Rebecca. I like not the smell of its authority. I've crops to sow and lumber to drag home. Come, Giles. He says there's a party. Let's find this party.
I've changed my opinion of this man. Mr. Paris, I beg your pardon. I never knew you had so much iron in you.
Why, thank you, Giles.
It suggests to the mind what the trouble be among us all these years. Think on it, wherefore is everybody suing everybody else. I've been 6 times in court this year.
It's the devil's fault that a man cannot say you good morning without you clap him for defamation. You're old, Giles, and you're not hearing as well as you used to.
John Proctor, I've only last month collected £4 damages for you, publicly saying I burned the roof off your house to die.
I never said no such thing, but I paid you for it, so I hope I can call you deaf without a charge.
I'll be damned first.
A moment, Mr. Proctor. What lumber is that you're dragging home, if I may ask?
My lumber? From out my forest by the riverside.
Well, we've surely gone wild this year. What anarchy is this? That tract is in my bounds, Mr. Proctor. My bounds!
In your bounds. I bought that tract from Goody Nurse's husband 5 months ago.
And you had no right to sell it. It stands clear in my grandfather's will of the land between the forest and the river.
Your grandfather had a habit of willing things that never belonged to him, if I may say plain.
That's God's truth. He nearly willed away my north pasture, but he knew I'd break his fingers before he could set his name to it. Let's get your lumber home, John. Your son Will's work coming on.
You load one oak of mine and you'll fight to drag it home.
I will win 2 Putnam's Fool and I. Come on.
I'll have my bet on you, Corey. I'll clap a ring on you.
Pray you. Someone take me.
Mr. Hill, it's been a while. They're heavy.
They must be. They are weighted with authority.
Well, you do come prepared.
You shall need hard study to come to tracking down you. You can all be Rebecca Nurse.
I am, sir. Do you know me?
It's strange how I knew you, but I suppose you look as a good soldier. We've all heard your great story, Rebecca.
Do you know this gentleman, Mr. Thomas Putnam, and his little hand?
I had not expected such distinguished company, sir.
Seems to do us no good here. We look to you to come to our house and help save our child.
Your child ills too.
Her soul seems flown away. She sleeps, and yet she walks. She can't eat.
Cannot eat. Do you men also have afflicted children?
No, these are farmers. John Proctor.
You don't believe in witches.
I never spoke on witches one way or the other. Come, Giles.
No, John. Think not. I have some few clear questions of my own to ask this fellow.
Mr. Hale, heard you to be a sensible man, and I hope you leave some of it in Salem.
Mr. Hale, take a look at my daughter. Just tried to leap out the window. I discovered her this morning on the high road, waving her arms as though she'd fly.
Tries to fly.
She can't bear to hear the Lord's name. This is a sure sign of witchcraft, Mr. Hale.
No. Now let me instruct you. We cannot lose superstition. The devil is precise, and the marks of his judgment are definite as stone.
And we must look only for his proper signs and judge nothing.
I can't bear to hear the Lord's name. This is a sure sign of witchcraft, Mr. Hale.
No. Now let me instruct you. We cannot look to superstition in this. The devil is precise, and the marks of his judgment are definite as stone. And we must look only for his proper signs and judge nothing beforehand. And I must tell you all that I shall not proceed unless you are willing to believe me if I should find no trace of hell in it.
It is agreed, sir. It is agreed we will abide by your judgment.
Good then. Now what were your first warnings of the stranger?
I discovered her and my niece Abigail and 10 or 12 of the other girls dancing in the forest last night.
You permit dancing?
No, it were secret.
Mr. Paris' slave is knowledge of conjuring, sir.
Now, Goody Ann, we cannot be sure of that.
I know it, sir. I sent my child. She should learn from teach about who murdered her sisters. Goody Ann, you sent a child to conjure up the dead? Let God blame me, not you. Not you, Rebecca. I'll not have you judging me anymore. Mr. Hale, is it a natural work to leave 7 children before they live a day?
7 dead in a childbed.
Aye.
What book is that?
What's there?
Here lies all the invisible world, caught, defined, and calculated. In this book, the devil stands stripped of all of his brute disguises. Here are all of your familiar spirits, your incubi and succubi, your witches that go by land, by air, and by sea. Have no fear now. If the devil has come among us, I mean to crush him utterly if he is shown his face.
So let her child, sir.
I cannot tell, but she is truly in the devil's grip by man to rip his character and free.
I think I'll go then. I am too old for this.
Why, Rebecca maybe opened up the boil of all our troubles today.
Let us hope for that.
If it's a God for you, sir.
I hope you do not mean to go to Satan here.
I wish I knew. Come on, Mr. Hale. Let's get on.
Mr. Hale, I've always wanted to ask a woman now. What signifies the reading of strange books?
What books?
I cannot tell. She hides them.
Who does this?
Martha, my wife. I wake at night any time and found her in the corner reading a book.
Why, that's not necessarily.
It discomfits me. Last night, Marcus, I tried and did not say her prayers. Then she closed her book and walks out of the house, and suddenly, Marcus, I could pray again.
Oh, the stoppage of prayer. That is strange. I'd like to speak further with you.
Not saying she's touched the devil now, but I'd admire to know what book she reads and why she hides them. Do not answer me, you see.
All right, we'll discuss it. Now mark me, if the devil is in her, you will witness some frightful wonders in this room. So please, try to keep your wits about you. Mr. Putnam, standing close. Betty dear, can you sit up? Can you hear me? I'm John Hill, Minister of Beverly. I've come to help you, dear. Remember my 2 little girls of Beverly?
How can it be the devil? Why would he choose my house to strike?
What victory will the devil have to win over a soul already had? It is the best the devil wants, and 2 better than a minister.
That's deep, Mr. Paris. Deep.
And someone afflicted, child. It need not be a woman, mind you, or a man. Perhaps some bird invisible to others comes to you. Perhaps a pig or any beast at all. Is there some figure that you fly? Abigail, what sort of dancing are you doing in the forest?
Why, common dancing,
I think I'll just say, sir, that I saw a kettle in the grass where they were dancing.
not only soup.
What sort of soup was this kettle, Abigail?
Why, beans and lentils, I think, and
Mr. Parrish, did you any living thing in the kettle? Perhaps a spider, a mouse, a frog?
that frog jumped in, we never put it in.
A frog, Abby!
We never put it in.
Abigail, and maybe your cousin is dying. Did you call the devil last night?
I didn't call him. Tituba did.
She called the devil?
I'd like to speak with Tituba.
Goody Ann, will you bring her up?
How did she call him?
I know not. She spoke verbatim.
Were there any strange things that she called him? Sudden cold wind perhaps, or trembling below the ground?
I never saw no devil. Betty, wake up! Betty, Betty!
You've not obeyed me, Abigail. Did your cousin drink any of the brew in that kettle?
She never drank it.
Did you drink it?
No, sir.
Did Tituba ask you to drink it?
She tried, but I refused.
Why are you concealing? Have you sold yourself to Lucifer?
I never sold myself. I'm a good girl. I did drink up the kettle. She made me do it. She made Betty do it.
Abby!
She makes me drink blood.
My baby's blood?
No, chicken blood. I give you chicken blood.
Woman, have you enlisted these children for the devil?
I don't truck with no devil.
Why can she not wake? Are you silencing this child?
I love me, Betty.
You have sent your spirit out upon this child, have you not? Are you gathering souls for the devil?
She sends her spirit on me in church. She's always making me laugh at prayer.
She has often left at prayer.
She comes to me at night to go and drink blood.
You
beg me to conjure, Abby. She begged me to make charm.
I'll tell you something. She comes to me while I sleep. She's always making me drink corruption.
Abby!
Sometimes I wake and find myself standing in the open doorway, not a stitch on my body. I always hear her laughing in my sleep, singing her Barbados songs and tempting me with...
Tituba, I want you to wake this child.
I have no power over this child, sir.
You most certainly do, and you will lose it from her now. When did you compact with the devil?
I don't compact with no devil.
You'll confess yourself, or I will take you out and bring you to your death! Tituba! She must be hanged! She must be taken and hanged!
No, please don't hang Tituba. I don't desire to work for himself.
Who? The devil? Now, Tituba, I know that when we bind ourselves to God, it is very difficult to break the child. But we are going to help you set yourself free, Tituba. You would be a good Christian woman, would you not?
I, sir, a good Christian woman.
And you love these little children.
I don't desire to hurt little children.
And you love God, Tituba.
I love God with all my being.
Now in God's holy name,
Bless him,
and to his glory,
eternal glory, bless him, bless him.
open yourself, Tituba, and let God's holy light shine on you.
Oh, bless the Lord.
When the devil comes to you, does he ever come with another person? Perhaps someone from the village, someone you know?
Tamer, Sarah Good, did you see Sarah Good? Did about Goody Osborne? Was it a woman or a man?
It was woman.
A woman. A woman, you said. What woman?
It was black, dark, and I.
You could see him. Why did you not see her?
Oh, they was talking and running around and carrying on. And
You never Salem? Salem witches?
I believe so, yes, sir.
You must have no fear to tell us who we are. You understand me? The devil can never overcome a minister. You know that, do you not?
Aye, sir, I do.
You've confessed yourself to witchcraft, and that speaks a desire to come to heaven's side. We will bless you for your help.
God bless you, Mr. Hale.
You're God's instrument, put in our hands to discover the devil's agents among us. You are selected, you are chosen, Tituba, to cleanse our village, so speak utterly, Tituba, and turn your back on him and face God, Tituba, and God will protect you.
Oh, God, protect Tituba.
Who came with you to the devil? 2, 3, 4, how many?
There was 4, there's 4.
Who? Their names? Their names?
Oh, how many times he bid me kill you, Mr. Paris?
Really?
He say, Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris, no goodly man. Mr. Paris, mean man, no gentleman. And he bid me rise out of my bed. He could approach. But I tell him, no. I don't hate that man. I don't want to kill that man. But he say, you work for me, Tituba. And I make you free. I give you pretty dress to wear. And I put you way high up in there. And you go and fly back to Barbados. And I say, you lie, Jimmy, you lie. And then he come one stormy night to me and he say, look, Tituba, I have white people who belong to me. And I look, and there was Goody Good.
Sarah Good.
I, sir, Goody Osborne.
I knew it. Goody Osborne would make life to me 3 times. I begged you, Thomas, did I not? I begged him not to call Osborne because I feared her. My baby's always shriveled in her hands.
Take courage, Tituba. You must give us all their names. How can you bear to see these little children suffering? Look at them, Tituba. Look at their God-given innocence. Their souls are so tender. The devil is out and preying on them like the beast upon the flesh of a pure lamb. God will bless you for your help.
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I danced for the devil. I saw him. I wrote in this book. I went back to Jesus. I kissed his hand. I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Goody Osborne with the devil. I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil.
I saw George Jacobs with the devil. I saw Goody Howe with the devil.
She speaks.
Glory to God, it is broken. They are
I
free.
saw Goody Simmer with the devil.
Marshall. I'll call the marshal.
Let the marshal bring irons.
I saw Alice Barr with the devil.
I saw Goody Hyde with the devil. I saw Mr. Barton with the devil.
I saw Goody Cobb with the devil.
I saw Goody Franklin with the devil.
I saw Goody Hopper with the devil.
Boys asleep?
They will be soon.
Pray now for a fair summer.
Aye,
Be well today.
I am. It is a rabbit.
Oh, in George Jacobs' trap.
No, she walked into the house this afternoon. I found her sitting in the corner like she'd come to visit.
So you saw her walking in.
Pray God, it hurt my heart to strip her, poor rabbit.
Well seated.
I took great care. She's tender?
Aye. You will see green field soon. And with blood beneath close.
That's well.
The crop is given by George Jacobs. How should that be?
Aye, it would. I know it, John.
There.
Aye.
Someday, let you come with me, and we'll walk the farm together. Never seen such a load of flowers in all the earth. Massachusetts is a beauty in the spring.
Aye, it is.
Excited. Are you?
You come so late, I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
I have no business in Salem.
You did speak of going earlier this week.
Thought better of it since.
Mary Warren's there today.
Everyone, why'd you let her? You heard me forbid her to go to Salem anyway.
I couldn't stop her.
It is a fault. It is a fault. Elizabeth, you are the mistress here, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
How may that not frighten you, Elizabeth?
It is no mouse no more. I forbade her go, and she raises up her chin like the daughter of a prince and says to me, I must go to Salem, good proctor. I am an official of the court.
But what court?
Aye, it is a proper court they have now. They've sent 4 judges out of Boston, she says, weighty magistrates of the general court. And at the head sits the deputy governor of the province.
Mad.
I would to God she were. There'll be 14 people in the jail now, she says, and they'll be tried, and the court has the power to hang them, too.
Never hang.
The deputy governor promised hanging if he'll not confess, John. The whole town's gone wild, I think. Mary Warren speak of Abigail as though she were a saint to hear her. She brings the other girls into the court, and where she walks, the crowd will part like the sea for Israel. And folks are brought before them, and if Abigail scream and howl or fall to the floor, the person's slapped in jail for bewitching her.
Black mischief.
I think you must go to Salem, John. I think so. You must tell them it is a fraud.
Aye. It is surely.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well, and tell him what she told you at her uncle's house last week. She said it had naught to do with witchcraft, did she not?
Aye. She did. She did.
God forbid you keep that from the court, John. I think they must be told.
Aye. Must. They must. It is a wonder they do believe her.
I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
Think on it.
You cannot keep it, John.
I know I cannot keep it. I say I will think on it, Elizabeth.
Good. Then let you think on it.
I'm only wondering how I may prove what she told me. The girl's a saint now, and it'll be easy to prove she's a fraud. And the town's gone so silly with this witchcraft nonsense. She told me in a room alone, Elizabeth. I have no proof for it.
You were alone with her?
For a moment, love. Aye.
Why then it is not as you told me.
For a moment, I say the others come in soon after.
Do as you wish, then.
Woman, I will not have your suspicion.
I have.
I will not have
To
it.
let you know.
You doubt me yet!
John, we're not Abigail. You must go to her. Would you falter now?
Now look, you.
I see what I see, John.
You will not judge me more, Elizabeth. I have good reason to think before I charge fraud on Abigail, and yet I will think on it. Let you look to your own improvement before you judge your husband more. I forgot Abigail.
And I.
Oh, spare me! You forget nothing and you forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I've gone on tiptoe all this 7 months since she is gone, and I've not gone from here to there without I think to please you. And still, an everlasting funeral marches round your heart. I cannot speak, but I am doubted. Every moment judged relies as though I come into a court when I come into this house.
John, you were not open with me. You saw her with the crowd, you
I
said.
will
Now,
plead my honesty no more, Elizabeth.
John, I am only.
No more! I should have roared you down when you were shared with me your suspicion. But I willed it. Like a Christian, I confess. The dream I had was mistaking you for God that did, but you are not. You are not! But you remember it. But you look sometimes for the goodness in me and judge me not.
I do not judge you. The magistrate sits in your heart that judges you. I never thought you but a good man, John. I'm somewhat bewildered.
The justice of breeze fear here now, Mary Warren. How do you go to Salem after bait? You mock me. You look for a whipping.
You sick, Mr. Proctor, I pray you hurt me not. My insides are all shuddering, and I've been in proceedings all day.
And what of these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house as you are paid £9 a year to do so? And my wife not wholly well.
I'm going to get through today. Mr. Proctor had to sit lying right in the chair and half the time, so.
Why, thank you.
It is a fair poppet.
We must all love each other now, Lady Proctor.
Aye, indeed, we must.
But early in the morning we can, I must think that.
Mary, Mary, be it true, there be 14 women arrested.
No, sir. He's 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Lily Osborne will hang.
Hang you, sir. The deputy governor will permit it.
He sentenced her. He must. But not Sarah Good. Sarah Good confessed.
Confessed to what?
Someone made a compact with her and wrote her name in his black book with her blood and bound herself to form a Christian so God throw him down and we must all worship hell forevermore.
Surely you know what a gibberish is. Did you tell them that?
The proctor in open court, she near choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Oh, Mary.
She tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she came into the court, I said to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she sleeps in ditches, and so very old and poor. And then she sit there, denying and denying. And I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back, and I feel the skin on my skull begin to creep. And I feel a clamp around my neck, and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, but it were my own voice. And all at once I remembered everything she'd done to me.
What did she do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor, she came to this very door, begging bread and a cup of cider, and mark this. When I turned her away empty, she mumbled.
Mumbled? She may mumble hungry.
Aye, but what does she mumble? You must remember, Goody Proctor, last month, on Monday, I think I walked away, and I thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember it?
I do.
And so I told that to Judge Hawthorne. He asked her so. Goody Good, says he, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall sick after turning you away? And she replies, why, your excellence, I only say my commandments. I hope I can say my commandments, says she.
And that's an upright answer.
Aye, but then Judge Hawthorne say, recite for us your commandments. And of all the 10, she could not say a single one. She never knew no commandments, they had her in a flat lie.
So contemptuous.
Why, they must when she condemned herself.
Not good.
I'll have you know, sir, I'll be gone every day now. I'm a maid, you do not see what lady work we do.
Would you? It is a strange work for a Christian girl to hang old women.
Mr. Proctor will not hang them if they confess. Sarah Good will only sit in jail sometime. And think on this. Here's a wonder for you. Goody Good is pregnant.
Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's near to 60.
Had Dr. Riggs examined her, she's full to the brim. And smoking a pipe all these years and no husband either. But she's safe. Thank God they're not her innocent child. But be that not a marvel. You must see, sir, it's God's work we do. So, I'll be gone every day now. I'm an official of the court, they say, and
I'll official you.
I'll not sit waiting any more. The devil's loose and sail.
I will whip the devil out of you.
I saved your life today!
I am accused.
You were someone mentioned. But I said, I never see no sign you ever sent your spirit out to hurt no one. And seeing I do live so closely to you,
Who accused me?
I am bound by law. I cannot tell, but I hope you'll not be so sarcastical with me no more, Mr. Proctor. 4 judges and the king's deputy sat to dinner with us but an hour ago, and I'd have you speak civilly to me from this out.
Bet.
I'll not be ordered to bed no more, Mr. Proctor. I'm 18 and a woman, however, single.
Do you wish to sit up, then sit up.
I wish to go to bed.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Oh, the noose is up.
Be no news.
She must be dead. I knew all we could would come to this.
Is this that you heard her
They
say?
want tomorrow. She will cry me out until they take me.
Sit down.
John, she wants me dead and you know it.
I say sit down long now. We must be wise, Elizabeth.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Fear not, I'll find Ezekiel to you tomorrow. I'll say that she tell me we're all sport.
John, with so many in the jail, more than that is needed now, I think. Would you favor me with this? Go to Abigail.
If I say to Abigail.
John, grant me this. You have a faulty understanding of young girls. There is a promise made in every heart.
Promise.
Spoke or silent, a promise is surely made, and she may dote on it now, I'm sure she does, and thinks to kill me, then to take my place. It is her dearest hope, John, I know it. There be 1,000 names, why does she call mine? There is a certain danger in calling such a name. I am no goody good who sleeps in dishes, nor Osborne, drunk and half-witted. She never dare call out such a farmer's wife, but there be monsters profit in it. She thinks to take my place, John.
She cannot think it.
John, have you ever shown her somewhat of contempt? She cannot pass him in the church, but he will blush.
And I blush for my sins,
I
Elizabeth.
think she sees another meaning in that blush.
And what meaning do you see? What do you see?
I think you be somewhat ashamed.
For I am there and she's so close.
Woman, when you know me where I stone I would crack for shedding this 7 months.
Then go and tell her she's a whore. Whatever promise she may sense, break it, John, break it.
Good, then I'll go.
Oh, how unwillingly.
Oh, fear not. I will curse her harder than the oldest cinder in hell. Fear not. For begrudge me not my anger.
Anger, John, I only asked you.
Woman, am I still base? You truly think me
I
base?
never called you base.
Then how do you charge me with such a promise? The promise the stallion gives a mare I gave that girl.
Then why do you anger with me when I bid you break it?
Because it speaks deceit. And I am honest. But I will plead my honesty no more, Elizabeth. I see now how your soul twists around every single era of my life, and I will never tear it free.
You'll tear it free when you come to know that I will be your only wife or no one at all. She has an arrow you get, John Proctor, and you know it well. Good evening.
Fine. So, hell. Good evening, Chief, sir. Let you come in.
I hope I do not startle you.
No, no. It's only that I heard no voice.
You are a good wife, Proctor.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Have they not up to bed yet?
No, Mr. Hell. We're not used to visitors after dark, but you're welcome. Please sit down.
I will. See you down at the restaurant.
You drink cider, Mr. Hell?
No, it rebels my stomach. I have to go to traveling tonight. Sit you down, too. I have some business with you.
Business of the court.
No, I come of my own, without the court's authority. Hear me, I know not if you are aware, but your wife's name is somewhat mentioned in the court.
We know it's a Mary Warren to us. We are entirely amazed.
I am a stranger here, and in my ignorance I find it hard to judge those that have come accused. And so tonight I go from house to house. I come from Rebecca Nurse's, and
Rebecca's charged.
God forbid such one be charged. She is, however, somewhat mentioned.
You will never believe, I hope, that Rebecca traffics with the devil.
Woman, it is possible.
You surely cannot think so.
This is a strange time, mister. No man may longer doubt that the powers of the dark are gathered in monstrous attack upon this village. There is too much evidence to deny it. You will agree, sir.
I have no knowledge of it. I find it hard to believe it's the pious woman we secretly demonstrate after 40 years of such career.
The devil is a wise one. However, she is far from being accused, and I know she will not be. I do, however, have some questions pertaining to the Christian character of this house, if you'll permit me.
We have no fair questions here.
Good. In the book that Mr. Paris keeps, it says that you are rarely seen in church on Sabbath day.
No, sir, you are mistaken.
Only 26 times in 17 months, sir. I must call that rare. Will you explain to me why you are so absent?
Sir Hell did not know that I had to count that man whether I stayed in church or go to church. But my wife was sick this winter, and she...
So I am told. But you, mister, could you not come alone?
Sure, I did come when I could. When I did not, I prayed in this house.
Your house is not a church, Mr. Proctor. Your theology must tell you that.
It does so. It also teaches me that a minister may pray by the golden candlesticks upon the altar.
What golden candlesticks?
Since we built the church, we had pewter candlesticks upon the altar. Francis Nurse made them, not a sweeter hand ever touched the metal. Paris came. For 20 weeks. He preached nothing but golden candlesticks until he had them. I tell you true, sir. When I at prayer and I see my money glaring at his elbows, it hurt my prayers. My prayer.
And yes, sir, a Christian must be in church on Sabbath day. Tell me, you have 3 children.
Aye, boys.
How come it that only 2 are baptized?
I like it not that Mr. Parrish should lay his hand upon my baby. I see no light of God in that man, I'll not conceal it.
Mr. Proctor, that is not for you to decide. The man's ordained, and therefore the light of God is in him.
It's your suspicion, Mr. Hand.
No,
I never moved upon that church. I owned the door.
Oh, did you? That's a good sign.
Maybe we've been too quick to bring the man's book, but you cannot think we ever desired the destruction of religion. I think that is in your mind, is it not, sir?
There is a softness in your record, sir, a softness.
I think maybe we have been too hard with Mr. Paris. I think so, but sure we never loved the devil here.
Do you know your 10 Commandments, Elizabeth?
I surely do. There be no mark of blame upon my life, Mr. Hale. I am a covenanted Christian woman.
And you, sir?
I'm sure I do.
Let you repeat them, if you will.
The commandments.
I,
Thou shalt not kill.
I,
Thou shalt steal. Thou shalt not make into the image of an image. Thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Thou shalt honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not make into the engraven image.
you have said that twice, sir.
Aye.
Adultery, John.
Aye. You see, sir, between the two of us, we know them all. It's small fault, really.
Theology, sir, is a fortress, and no crack in a fortress may be accounted small.
Be no love for Satan in this house, sir.
I pray it. afraid, dearly. Well then, good night.
Mr. Hare, I do think you are suspecting me somewhat, are you not?
Goody Proctor, I do not judge you. My duty is to add what I may to the godly wisdom of the court. I pray you both good health and good fortune. Good night.
I think you must tell him, John.
Tell me one.
Will you tell him?
I have no proof for it. Other than that, my word be taken. But I know that the children's sickness has not to do with the craft.
Not to do.
Mr. Paris discovered them sporting in the woods in the dead of night. They startled and took sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail.
She told me that came.
Abigail Williams said it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She did.
Why did you not say this before?
Never knew until tonight that the world had gone so daft with this nonsense.
Nonsense. Mr. Proctor, I myself have examined Sarah Good, Tituba, and numerous others who have confessed to dealing with the devil. They have confessed.
Why not? They must hang for denying it. Has it never struck upon you that there are men who will confess to anything before they'll hang, Mr. Head?
I have indeed. And you would testify to this in court.
I had not reckoned going into court. But if I must, I will.
Ah, you falter there.
I falter nothing. I only wonder if my story will be accredited in such a court when a minister as steady-minded as you suspicion such a woman that cannot lie. She cannot lie, sir, and the world knows she cannot. I may falter somewhat. But, sir, I am no fool.
Mr. Proctor, I have heard a thing that troubles me. It is said you may not even believe there are witches in the world. Is this true, sir?
I know not what I may have said. I may have said it, yes. I have wondered if there be witches in the world.
Then you do not believe, then.
The Bible speaks of witches, and I will not deny them.
And you, woman?
I cannot, sir. I cannot.
You cannot.
I cannot believe the devil may own a woman's soul when she keeps an upright way as I have.
Lisbeth, you bewilder him.
I'm a good woman, I know it, and if you believe I may do only good work in the world, and if you secretly bow to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
But you do believe there are witches.
If you think that I am one, well, I say there are none.
The gospel. You surely do not play against the
I do
gospel.
not mean to doubt the gospel, sir. This be a Christian house. A Christian house.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
Let God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized, and go you without fail each Sunday morning into Sabbath prayer, and keep a solemn, quiet way among them. I think that...
John,
Charles, what's the matter?
they take my wife and Rebecca nurse.
Becky's in jail.
John, Cheever come and take her in his wagon. We've only come now from the jail. They'll not even let us in to see them.
They've surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Reverend Hale, can you not speak to the deputy governor? I'm sure he mistakes these people.
Pray, calm yourself, Mr. Nurse.
My wife is the very brick and mortar of the church, Mr. Hale. And Martha, why there's no woman closer to God yet than Martha?
How is she charged, Mr. Nurse?
For murder, she's charged. For the marvelous and supernatural murder of Goody Putnam's babies. What am I to do, Mr. Hale?
Believe me, if Rebecca Nurse be charged, then nothing's left to stop the whole green world from burning. Let you rest upon the justice of the court. The court will send her home, I know.
You cannot mean she'll be tried in court.
How may such a woman murder children?
And remember, an hour before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
I never said my wife were a witch, Mr. Hale. I only said she read books.
Mr. Coy, what complaint were exactly made upon your wife?
That bloody mongrel Walcott charged her. You see, he buy a pig of my wife, and the pig died soon after. So he come dancing in for his money back. So my Martha, she says to him, Walcott, if you have the wit to feed a pig properly, you'll not live to own many, she says. Now he goes to court and claims from that day to this, he cannot keep a pig alive for more than 4 weeks, because my Martha bewitched them with her books.
Good evening. Good evening to you, John Proctor.
Chief. Evening, Chief.
Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Hale.
You have come on business of the court?
I do, Proctor. I'm at the court now, you know.
It's a pity, Ezekiel, that an honest man might have gone to heaven with burn in hell. You'll burn for this, do you know it?
You know yourself I'm as good as I'm told. You surely know that, Giles. And I just leave you not be sending me to hell. I like not the sound of it, I tell you. I like not the sound of it. Now believe me, Proctor, how heavy be the law. All its tonnage I do carry on my back tonight. I have a warrant for your wife.
Say, a warrant for my wife. You say she were not charged.
I know nothing of it. What was she charged? I'm given 16 warrants today. And she's one.
Who charged her?
Why, Abigail Williams charged her.
Abigail Williams, on what proof? What proof?
Mr. Proctor, I have little time. The court bid me search a house, but I like not to search a house. So would you please hand me any puppets that your wife may keep here?
Puppets.
I never kept no pockets, not since I were a girl.
I spy a pocket, good Proctor.
Oh, that is Mary's.
Would you please give it to me?
Why, has the court discovered text in pockets now?
Do you keep any others in this house?
No, nor this one either until tonight. What signifies a puppet, Mr. Cheever?
A puppet may signify Now, woman, would you please come with me?
No, she will not. Fetch Mary here, Elizabeth.
No, no, I'm forbid to leave her from my sight.
You will leave her out of sight and out of mind, Mr. Cheever. Now fetch Mary!
What signifies a puppet, Mr. Chief?
Why, a puppet may signify. Why, this.
What's that?
It is a needle. Willard, it is a needle.
And what signifies a needle?
Why, this go hard with your proctor. I had my doubts, proctor, I had my doubts. But here's calamity. You see, sir, it is a needle.
Why? What meaning has it?
The girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams, sir. She sat to dinner at Reverend Harris's house tonight, and without word nor warning, she fell to the floor, like a struck beast, he says, and screamed a scream that a bull would weep to hear. And he goes to save her, and stuck 2 inches in the flesh of her belly. He drawed a needle, and demanded of her how she so came to be stabbed. Or she say it were your wife's familiar spirit that pushed it in.
Why, she shoved it in herself. I hope you're not taking this for proof.
'Tis
Mr.
hard proof. I find here a pocket Goody Proctor keeps. I had found it, sir, and in the belly of that needle, of that puppet, a needle pushed in. I tell you true, Proctor, I never warranted to see such proof of hell, and I bid you obstruct me not, for I must take your wife to the court.
Here now, Mary, how did this puppet come into my house?
Puppet's that, sir.
This puppet.
Think it was mine?
It is your puppet, is it not?
It is, sir.
And how did it come into my house?
I made it in the court, and I give it to Goody Proctor then.
Now, sir, do you have it?
Mary Warren, a needle hath been found inside this puppet.
There's no harm by it, sir.
You stuck that needle in yourself.
I believe I did, sir.
What say you, Mr. Hare?
Child, are you certain this be your natural memory? Could it be perhaps that someone conjures you to say this even now?
I don't really know, sir. I'm eternally myself, I think. Lady House is on a wall cut to send me stone in court. Ask Abby. Abby sat beside me while I made it.
Be gone, mister. Your mind is surely settled now. Beat him out, mister.
What signifies a needle?
Mary, you charge a cold and cruel murder on Abigail.
Murder? I charge no.
Abigail were found stabbed tonight, a needle stuck into her belly.
And she charges me.
Aye.
The girl is murdered. She must be ripped out of the world.
Ripped out of the world. Willard, you've heard it.
Out of my house.
Proctor, you dare not touch that warrant.
Out of my house.
You've ripped the deputy governor's warrant.
Damn the deputy governor out of my house.
Proctor.
You are a broken minister. Out.
Proctor, if she is innocent...
If she's innocent. Have you ever wondered if Paris be innocent? Or Abigail? Is the accuser always holding out? Were they born in the morning as clean as God's fingers? We always were in Salem. But now the little crazy children are jangling the keys to the kingdom and common vengeance right to the law. This warrant is a vengeance, and I will not give my wife the vengeance.
Go, John.
You will not go.
John, I have 9 men outside. You cannot keep her.
You see her taking Willard.
Proctor, the court is just.
Pontius Pilate, God will not let you wash your hands of this, Mr. Hale.
John, I think I must go with them. Mary, there is bread enough for the morning. We will bake in the afternoon. Help Mr. Proctor as you were his daughter. You owe me that and much more. When the children wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. It will frighten them.
Fear not. I will bring you home. Elizabeth, I will bring you soon.
John, bring me soon.
Fall like an ocean onto that court, Elizabeth.
Fear nothing. Tell the children that I have gone to visit someone sick.
Willard, damn you man, don't chain her! Willard, don't chain her, damn you man!
And yes, silent minister, it is fraud. You know it is fraud. What keeps you, man?
Miss Proctor.
I'll pay you, Willard!
God, name John. I cannot help myself. I must train them all. Now keep inside this house till I am gone. Men, are you blind?
Leave my sight.
Charity, Proctor, charity. When I have heard in her favor, I will not fear to testify in court. I cannot judge her guilty nor innocent. I know not. Only this, what profit you to lay the cause on the vengeance of a little girl?
You are a broken minister. Though you be ordained in God's own tears, you are broken!
Proctor, I cannot think God would be provoked by such a petty cause. The jails are packed, our greatest judges now sit in Salem, and hangings promised. Men, we must look to cause proportionate. Were there murder done, perhaps, that were never brought to light? Abomination, some secret blasphemy that stinks to heaven? Think on cause, men, and let me help you to discover it. For there's your only way when such confusion strikes upon the world. Let you counsel among yourselves, and think what may have brought on from heaven such thunderous wrath upon you all. Pray God open up your eyes.
I never heard of no murder done in Salem. Be free, Francis.
John, tell me, are we lost?
Go home. Now, Giles, we'll speak on it tomorrow.
Let you think on it. We'll come early.
Bye.
Good night, then.
Mr. Proctor,
How that puppet came in my house and who stuck the needle in it.
So far, lecturing on you, Mr. Proctor.
She's told you.
I heard it. She'll ruin it, and I know she will.
Never say the is done with it. We'll slide together into our pit. You will tell the court what you know.
They'll turn on me.
My wife will not die for me. I will bring your guts into your mouth, but that bitch will not die for me. Make your peace with it. Now hell and heaven, wrap along our backs, and all the pretense is ripped away. Make your peace with it. It is a providence, no great change. We are what we always were. But naked now. I'm naked. And God's icy wind blow. Ride 100 miles to see your face these days. Trouble.
Have you come to mock me?
No, Abby. I only hear that you go to the tavern every night to play shuffleboard with the deputy governor. They give you sight.
I have once or twice played the shuffleboard, but I have no joy in it.
Surprise, Abigail. Thought I'd find you gayer than this. Well, the troop of boys who step wherever you want.
I did too, but I have only lewd looks than the boys.
Would you like that not?
I cannot bear lewd looks no more, John. My spirit's changed entirely. I have been given godly looks when I suffer from them as I do.
Oh, and how do you suffer, Abigail?
And look at my leg. I'm holes all over from their damn pins and needles. And the jab your wife gave me still not healed yet, you know.
Isn't it?
I think sometimes she puts it open again while I sleep.
Ah.
And George Jacobs, he comes again and again and raps me with his stick. The same spot all night this week. Look at the lump I have.
Abby, George Jacobs has been in the jail all this month.
Thank God he has. And blessed the day that he hangs and lets me sleep in peace again. Oh, John, the world's full of hypocrites. They pray in jail. I heard they all pray in
They may
jail.
not pray.
And torture me in my bed while sacred words are coming from their mouths. Oh, it will take God himself to cleanse this town properly.
Would you need still to cry out others?
If I live, if I'm not murdered, I surely will until the last hypocrite is dead.
And there is no one good.
But there is one. You are good.
Am I? How am I good, Abigail?
Why, you taught me goodness. Therefore you are good. They were a fire you walked me through, and all my ignorance was burned away. They were a fire, John, we lay on fire. And from that night no one dare call me wicked no more. But I knew my answer. I used to weep for my sins, or the way would blow up my spirits. I'd blush for shame when some old Rebecca would call me loose. And then you burned my ignorance away. As bare as some December tree, I saw them all, walking like saints to church, running to feed the sick, and hypocrites in their hearts. And God gave me the strength to call them liars. And God made men to listen to me. And by God, I will scrub the earth clean for the love of him. John, I will make you such a wife when the world is white again. You will be amazed to see me every day. The light of heaven in your house. Why are you cold?
My wife was to try it in the morning, Abigail.
Your wife?
Surely you knew of it.
I do remember now. Is she well?
Well, she made 36 days in that
You
place.
said you came friendly.
She will not be condemned, Abby.
You brought me from my bed to speak of her?
I will tell you what I plan to do tomorrow in court. I will not take you by surprise and give you all the time to think about what you can do to save yourself.
To save myself?
Rocky proof and documents that the puppet will learn my wife, and you yourself may marry one stab that you into it.
I bade Mary Warren.
You're not so mad, you know what you do.
Oh, hypocrites! Have you won him too? Oh, John, why do you let them send you?
I'm warning you,
They
Abigail.
send you. They steal your honesty.
I have found my honesty.
No! This is your wife, Edith. Your sniveling, envious wife. This is Rebecca's voice. Martha Corey's voice. You were no hypocrite.
So secret fraud you are.
And if they ask why Abigail would ever do so a murderous deed, what will you tell them?
Tell them what.
What will you tell? You will confess to fornication in the court?
So I will tell it. I say I will. Can you hear this? If you can hear this, hear this. You will tell the court tomorrow that you are blind to spirit and you never saw them in the first place. You will tell the court you will never cry with your regret, or it will make you famous for the whore you are.
Never, never in this world. I know you, John. You are at this moment singing secret hallelujahs at your wife.
You mad murderous bitch!
Oh, how hard it is when pretense falls. But it falls, it falls! You have done your duty by her. I hope this is your last hypocrisy. I pray you will come again with sweeter news for me. I know you will, now that your duty is done. Good night, John. Fear not. I will save you tomorrow. From yourself, I will save you.
Now mark the court. There is abundant evidence written in your subject, giving yourself to the readings of fortune. You deny, I am innocent until a witch. I know not what a witch is.
That is a lie.
How do you know then that you're not a witch? If I were, I would know it. Why do you hurt these children? I do not hurt them, I scorn it.
I have evidence for the court.
You will keep your seat.
Thomas Putnam is reaching out for land.
Remove that man, Marshal.
You're hearing lies, lies.
Arrest him, Excellency.
I have evidence. Why do you not hear my evidence? Hands off, damn you, let me go. Out of my way, Willard, I bring evidence.
You cannot go in there, Giles. It's a court.
Pray be calm a moment.
You, Mr. Hill, go in there, demand I speak.
A moment, sir, a moment.
They'll be hanging my wife.
How do you dare come roaring into this court? Have you gone daft court?
You're not a Boston judge yet, Hawthorne. Do not call me daft.
Who is this man?
Giles Corey, sir, and a more contentious.
I am asked that question, and I am old enough to answer it. My name is Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber in addition. This is my wife who be condemning now.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with such contemptuous writing? Now be gone. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
You're telling lies about my wife, sir.
Then you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall believe in, what it shall set aside?
Your Excellency, meaning no disrespect for...
Disrespect indeed. It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of the supreme government of this province. Do you know it?
I only said to read books, sir, and they come and take her out of my house for...
What books? What?
This is my third wife, sir. I never had no wife that used to take me books, you understand, sir? So I thought finding cause of it, you see. But it were no which I blamed her for. I broke charity with the woman, I broke charity with her.
Excellency, he gives hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that in all justice he must.
Then let him submit his evidence in proper affidavit. You're certainly aware of our procedures here, Mr. Hale. Look at this room.
Come now, Charles.
We're desperate, sir. We've come here 3 days now without be heard.
Who is this man?
Yes, nurse, your excellency.
His wife's Rebecca, that was presented this morning.
Indeed. I'm amazed to find you in such an uproar. I will only report your character, Mr. Hale.
I think they must both be arrested in contempt, sir.
Let you write your plea, and as you...
We have proof before your eyes, and God forbid you shut them to it. The girls, sir, the girls are frauds.
What?
We have proof of it. They're all deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir, contempt.
Peace, Judge Hawthorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I, sir, I do, and I think you must be a wise judge to be more.
And do you know that near 400 are in jail from Marblehead to Lynn upon my signature?
I
And 72 condemned to hang by that signature?
never thought to say to such a weighty judge, but you proceed.
Mary Warren? What are you about here?
Speak with the deputy governor.
Did you not say Mary Warren was sick in bed?
Your Honor, when I went to fetch her to court last week, she said she was sick.
She's been striving with her soul all week, Your Honor. She comes now to tell the truth to you.
Who is this?
John Proctor. This is Proctor, is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
I think you must hear the girl, sir. She...
Peace. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw your spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirits?
Never.
She saw your deposition and
No. I accept no depositions. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given up the story in the village?
did not.
They've come to overthrow the court, Your Honor.
I pray you, Mr. Paris. Mr. Proctor, are you aware that the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children? And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out people for sending their spirits against you? I cannot hear you.
No pretense, she says.
Ah, and the other girls, Susanna Walcott and the others, they are also pretending? Indeed. Now, before I hear your evidence, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here. It melts down all concealment. Are you sure in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
I am, sir. You will surely know it.
I take it you came here to declare this revelation before the open court and the public.
Aye. Your permission, of course.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in doing so?
I will free my wife.
There lurks nowhere in your heart nor hidden in your spirit any desire to undermine this court?
No, sir.
I tell you straight, mister. I've seen marvels in this court. I've seen people choked by spirits before my eyes. I've seen people stuck by pins and slashed by daggers. I have, until this very moment, not the slightest reason to suspect the children may be lying to me. Do you understand my meaning?
It never struck upon you. So many these women have lived so long, with such upright reputation, and
Do you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel, Mr. Parrish.
I think not, for you would surely know that Cain were an upright man, yet he did kill Abel.
My God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending out her spirit on them? It is the children only, sir, and this one will swear she lied to you.
Judge Hawthorne?
She is the one.
Mr. Proctor, your wife sent me a claim this morning in which she states she is pregnant now.
My wife, pregnant.
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
But if she says she's pregnant, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr. Danforth.
She will not.
No, sir, never.
Mr. Proctor, if I should tell you I will let your wife be kept another month, and if she begins to show her natural signs, you will have her living yet another year. What say you to that? Come now. You say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good then. She has saved another year, and the year is long. What say you to that, sir? It's done. And will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow the court, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I only try to show you these depositions and prove to you.
Mr. Proctor, I judge you not.
ready to hear your evidence. Sit you down.
Lawyers are soft.
Marshal, go into the court and bid Judge Stoughton and Judge Sewell declare recess for 1 hour. And let them go to the tavern if they will. All witnesses and prisoners are to be kept in the building.
You'll forgive me, sir. I've known him all my life. He is a good man.
I'm sure of it, Marshal. Now, Mr. Proctor, what is this deposition you have for us? And I bid you, be honest, open as the sky, and clear.
I have not much legal training and no lawyer to
The pure party and lawyers. Proceed as you will.
read this first sort of testimony. The people signing it declare the good name of Rebecca, my wife, and Martha Corey, sir.
The good name.
These are all covenant people, landholding farmers, members of the church. You'll notice, sir, people signing it. I've known them in many years, never saw they had no signs they deemed with the devil. And
How many names are there?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth, I promise no harm would come to them for signing
This
this.
is a clear attack upon the court.
Is every defense an attack upon the court? Can no
All
one...
innocent and Christian people are happy with the courts in Salem. And these people are gloomy for it. And I think you want to know, Mr. Danforth, from each and every one of them, what discontents are at you.
I think it ought to be examined, sir.
It is not necessarily an attack, I think. Yet,
These are all covenant Christians, sir.
then I'm sure they have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants drawn up for these. Arrest for examination. Now, what other information do you have, Mr. Proctor? You may sit, Mr. Harris.
I have brought trouble on these people. I have
No, old man. You've not hurt these people if they are of good conscience. But you must understand that a person will be a witness for, or should be voted against it. There's no road in between. Now is a sharp time, a precise time. We no longer live in the dusky afternoon when evil mixed with good and befuddle the world. Now, by God's grace, the shining sun is up, and them that fear not light will surely praise it. I hope you will be one of those. She's not party, I see.
no, she's not, sir. Eric, remember what the angel Raphael says to the boy Tobias. Do that which is good, and no harm shall come to thee, Mary.
Come then, we wait you.
Drawing my deposition. Could you mind?
Aye. Mr. Corey's deposition.
Oh,
What lawyer drew this for you?
You know I never hired no lawyer in my life, Hawthorne.
it's very well phrased. My compliments. Mr. Parris, go into the court bring Thomas Putnam with me in. You have any legal training, Mr. Gordon?
I have the best, sir. I have 33 times in court in my life. Always plaintiff.
No, then you're much put upon.
I am never put upon. I know my rights, sir, and I will have them. You know your father tried a case of mine. Might be 35 years ago, I think.
Indeed.
He never spoke to you.
No, I cannot recall it.
That's strange. Give me £9 damages for a fair judge, your father. You see, I had a white mare at the time, and this fellow comes to borrow the mare. There he is.
Mr. Putnam, I hear an accusation by Mr. Corey against you. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs, who is now in jail.
It's a lie.
Mr. Putnam states your charge is a lie. What say you to that?
A fart on Thomas Putnam, that is what I say to that.
But what proof do you submit for your charge, sir?
My proof is there. If Jacobs came for a wish, he forfeited his property. That's the law. There's none but Putnam with the coin to buy so great a piece. This man is killing his neighbors for their land.
What proof, sir? Proof.
The proof is there. I have it from an honest man who heard Jacobs say. The day his daughter cried out on Jacobs, he said she'd given him a fair gift of land.
And the name of this man?
What name?
The man that gave you this information.
Why, I cannot give you no name.
And why not?
You know well why not. He'll lay in jail if I give his name.
This is contempt of the court, Mr. Danforth.
You will surely give us the name.
I will not give you no name. I mentioned my wife's name, once it'll burn in hell long enough for that. Stand mute.
In that case, I have no choice but to arrest you in contempt of this court. Do you know that?
This is a hearing. You cannot fly me for contempt of a hearing.
Oh, it is a proper lawyer. Do you wish me to declare this court in full session? Or will you give me good reply?
I cannot give you no name, sir. I cannot.
You are a foolish man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. The court is now in session. I ask you,
Your Honor, if I may, he has restored your confidence, sir, and he...
The devil lives on such confidence. Have confidence there can be no conspiracy
Your Honor.
I think it must be broken, sir.
Old man, if your informant tells the truth, let him come here openly, honestly, like a decent man. But if he hides in anonymity, I must know why. Now, sir, the government and Central Church demanded you the name of him who reported Thomas Putnam common murderer.
Excellency,
Mr. Hale,
we cannot look at more. There's prodigious fear of this court in this country.
then there is prodigious guilt in this country. Are you afraid to be questioned here?
I may only fear the Lord, sir, but there is fear in this country, nevertheless.
Of course we not fear in the country. There's fear in the country because there's a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
But it does not follow that everyone who is accused is part of it.
No uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hale. None. Mr. Corey, you are under arrest and contempt of this court. Now sit you down and take counsel with yourself, or you will be sent to jail until you can answer all questions.
No, Judge!
I'll cut your throat, Putnam, I'll kill you yet!
Peace, Judge, peace. Prove ourselves now, we will.
Say nothing more, John. He's only playing you. He needs to hang us all.
This is a court of law, sir. I have no friend for you.
Your Honor, please, if you will forgive him. He's old. Peace, Judge, we prove ourselves now, we will. Not weak, Mary. Remember what the angel said to the boy. Hold that now. There is a rock. This is Mary Warren's deposition, sir. But ask that as you read it, remember that up until 2 weeks ago, she's no different than the other children are today. She screamed, she howled, you even saw how she swore from the spirits choked her, and testified that a woman now in jail took the form of Satan and sent her soul out to steal hers. But she refused.
We know all this.
Aye. She swears now that she never saw no spirits, fake or clear, that Satan may have sent to hurt her, and her friends are lying now.
Excellency, I think this goes to the heart of the matter, sir.
It surely does.
I cannot say he is an honest man. I know him little, but in all justice, sir, a claim so weighty cannot be argued by that of a farmer. Let him come again with a lawyer.
Now look you, Mr.
Excellency,
Hale.
I have signed 72 death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take a life without there be proof so immaculate, no slightest qualm of conscience may doubt it.
You certainly do not sound like justice, Mr. Hale.
This morning I have signed away the soul of Rebecca Nurse, Your Honor. I'll not conceal it. My pen shakes as though with a wound. This argument lawyers present to you.
Mr. Hale, for a man of such terrible learning, you are most bewildered. I hope you will forgive me. I've been at the bar 32 years now. I should be confounded were I called upon to defend these people. Now, I bid you consider, and let you all do likewise. In a court of law, how does one defend the accused? One calls up witnesses to prove his innocence. But witchcraft is ipso facto, on its face and by its nature, an invisible crime. Therefore, who may be witness to it? The witch and the victim, none other. Now, you cannot hope the witch will accuse herself. Granted, therefore, you must rely upon her victims. When the children testify, they certainly do testify. As for the witches, then the eagles and I are most eager for their confession. Therefore, what is left for a lawyer to bring out? I think I've made my point, have I not?
But this child claims the girls are not truthful, and if they are not...
That is precisely what I'm about to consider, Mr. Hale. What more may you ask of me? Unless you doubt my probity.
Certainly do not, sir. Let's consider it then.
And let you lay your heart to rest. Your deposition, Mr. Proctor?
Aye.
I should like to
I
question.
bid you be silent, Mr. Paris. Sit you down. Mr. Proctor, you sit there. Mr. Cheever, go into the court, bring the children. Mary Warren. Mary Warren, how came you to this turnabout? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition? No, sir. Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you, though, sir? And you come to tell me that you sat in my court callously lying when you knew people would hang by your evidence? Answer me!
I did, sir.
How were you instructed in your early life? Do you know that God damns all liars, or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I'm with God now.
You are with God now?
Aye, sir.
Then I will tell you this. You are either lying now, or you are lying in the courts. And in either case, you committed perjury, and will go to jail for it. You cannot let me say you lied, Mary.
Not mine anymore. I'm with God. I'm with God.
These will be sufficient. Sit you down, children. Your friend Mary Warren has given us a deposition in which he states manifest of the devil whatsoever. She claims likewise that none of you have seen these things here. Now, children, this is a court of law. The law based upon the Bible, and the Bible written by Almighty God forbids the practice of witchcraft. It describes death as the penalty thereof. But likewise, the law and the Bible damn all liars and bearers of false witness. Now, it does not escape me that this deposition may be devised to blind us. It may well be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, sent here to distract us from our sacred purpose. If so, her neck will break forth. But if she speaks true, I bid you now drop your guile and confess your pretense, for a quick confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
A very odd rivet will now be turned into your souls until your honesty is proven. Do either of you change your positions, or do you force me into hard questioning?
I have not changed. Sir, she lies.
Did you still go on with this? A pocket were discovered in Mr. Proctor's house stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims you sat beside her in court while she made it, and saw her make it. It witnessed her stick her needle into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
It is a lie, sir.
While you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see any puppets in the house?
Lady Proctor always kept Paul.
My wife never kept no puppets. Mary Warren confesses it was her puppet.
Your Excellency,
Mr. Cheever?
when I spoke to Lady Proctor in the house, she said she never kept no puppets. And she did say she kept puppets when she was a girl.
She's not been a girl these 15 years, Your Honor.
But a puppet will keep 15 years, will not?
To keep if it is kept. But Mary Warren swears she never saw no puppets in my house, nor anyone else's.
Why could there not have been puppets hid where no one ever saw them?
There may also be 2 golden candlesticks in my house, but no one ever saw them.
We are here, Your Honor, precisely to discover what no one has ever seen.
Your Honor, what profit Mary Warren have to turn herself about? What may she gain but hard questioning, or worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a marvelous cool plot to murder. Do you understand that?
Do so. Believe she means to murder.
This child would murder your wife?
It is no child, sir. Now hear this. Inside of this congregation, she was twice this year put out of the meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this? Laughter during...
Excellency,
Do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do believe it happened. Once. She's sometimes silly, but she is solemn now.
Why, now she is solemn and goes to hang people.
Quiet, man.
Surely there's no bearing the question, sir. The charge is computation of murder.
Aye, but it strikes hard upon me she will laugh at prayer. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Mary, tell the governor how dense in the woods.
Your Excellency, since I come to Salem, this man is blackening my name.
In a moment, sir. What is this dancing?
Proctor. McGill leads the woods. The girls to the woods, Your Honor. There they have danced their naked.
Your Excellency, this man
Mr.
is...
Paris discovered them sporting in the dead of the night. There's the child. She is.
Mr. Paris.
I never saw any of them naked, and this man is...
But you discovered them dancing in the woods? Abigail?
Excellency, when I first arrived in Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that.
Do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do not, sir, but I never saw any of them naked.
But she have danced.
Excellency, will you permit me?
Pray, proceed.
You say you were son of spirits, Mary. You never threatened being taken by anyone tested the devil or the devil's agents. And yet, when people accuse of witchery and confronted you in court, you would faint, saying your spirit came out of their bodies and you showed
Pretense, sir.
I cannot hear you.
Pretense, sir. But you did turn cold, did you not? I myself picked you up many times and your skin were icy. Mr. Danforth, you...
I saw that many times.
Excellency, they're all marvelous pretenders. They only pretended to faint.
And can she pretend to faint now?
Now,
Why not? Now there are no spirits attacking her, for none in this room is accused of witchcraft. So let her turn herself cold. Let her pretend she is attacked now. Let her faint. 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 I faint. Prove to us how you pretended in the court so many times.
Not faint now, sir.
you cannot pretend it.
No sense of it now.
Why? What is lacking now?
I cannot tell, sir.
Might it be that here we have no afflicting spirits, but in the court there were
I
some?
never saw no spirit.
Then see no spirits now, and prove to us you can faint by your own will as you claim.
I can't do it.
Then you will confess, will you not? Attacking spirits made you to faint.
No, sir.
This is a trick to blind the court.
It's not a trick. I used to faint because I thought I saw spirit.
Thought you saw
But I
it?
did not, Your Honor.
saw them unless you saw them.
I cannot tell how, but I did. I heard the other girls screaming, and you, Your Honor, you seemed to believe them. And it only sport in the beginning, sir. Then the whole world cried, spirits, spirits, and I promise you, Mr. Greenforth, I only thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely your excellency is not taken by this simple lie.
Abigail Williams, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. But beware of the child. To God, every soul is precious. And his vengeance is terrible on them that take life without cause. Is it possible that these spirits you have seen are illusion only? Some form of deception that crossed your mind when?
Why, this is a base question, sir.
Child, I would have you consider.
I've been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I've seen my blood running out. I've been near to murdered every day because I've done my duty pointing out the devil people. And this is my reward? To be mistrusted, denied, questioned like a
Child, I do not mistrust
Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think you to be so mighty that the power of hell may not turn your wits? Beware of it. There's...
What is it, child?
I know not. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Abby, Your Honor, I freeze.
Danforth, the pretending.
Please hold her. Touch her.
Mary, you sent a shadow on me.
Breathe, I breathe.
Now you don't do that.
Mary warns you, which then? I say to you, can you send
Let me go. Mr. Proctor, I cannot.
Oh, Heavenly Father, take away this shadow.
Or how dare you call him?
Man, what do you?
It is a whore!
Now here, here.
You charge.
Mr. Danforth, he's lying.
Mark her, she'll suck a scream to stab me with, but you will believe me, son.
You will prove this will not pass.
I have known her. I've known her, sir.
You are a lecher?
And John, you cannot. No, Francis, it is true. Believe me, sir. A man will not cast away his good name. You must surely know this.
In what time? In what time and what place?
The proper place for my beasts of Bennett. 8 months now, sir. 8 months. To serve me in a house. A man may think God sleeps, sir. God sees everything. I know this now. My wife. My good wife. She put her out on the high road soon after. Being what she is, sir. A lump of vanity. Excellency, forgive me, she means to dance with me on my wife's grave, well, she might. I thought of her softly, God help me. I lusted, and there is a promise in such sweat, but it is a horrid vengeance, and you must see it. I set myself entirely in your hands, because I know you must see it now. My wife is innocent. Said she no whore when she see one.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this?
I must answer that, sir, then I will leave and I will not come back again.
She does not deny it, Mr. Danforth. She does not deny it.
Sit you down. You will remain where you are. Mr. Paris, go into the car and bring midwife Proctor. Mr. Paris, and tell her not one word of what's been spoken. And let you knock before you enter. Now, you shall touch the bottom of this skull. Your wife, you say, is an honest woman?
A lie, sir, she has never lied. There that I cannot weep, and then I cannot sing, my wife cannot lie.
I want you to put this girl out of your house. She put her out for a harlot,
Us,
and knew her for a harlot.
knew her for a harlot.
Good then. And child, if she speak of harlotry, may God spread his mercy on you. Hold! Turn your back! Turn your back! You do likewise. Now let neither of you turn to face Biddy Proctor. No one in this room is to speak one word or raise a gesture aye or nay. Enter. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. Are you ready?
Ready.
Come here, woman. You are to say your testimony to me only, not to your husband. Look in my eyes only.
Good sir.
We are given to understand that at one time you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her? Look at me! The answer is in your memory and you need no help to give it to me. Why did you dismiss her?
She dissatisfied me and my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you? Look at me! Was she slovenly? Lazy? What disturbance did she cause?
In that time I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He has never drunk, as some are, nor wasting his time at the shovel board, but always at his work. But in that time, you see, sir, I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband somewhat turning from me. And this girl...
Look at me.
Sir, Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I came to think he fancied her. And so one night I lost my wits, I think, and put her out on the high road.
Your husband, did he indeed turn from you?
My husband is a goodly man, sir.
So he did not turn from you. Look at me. To your knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer me, is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Remove her.
Elizabeth, tell the truth. Elizabeth.
She has spoken.
Elizabeth,
Remove her.
I have confessed it. Elizabeth.
John!
Elizabeth.
John!
Only God to save my name, sir.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you, stop now before another is condemned. I may shut my conscience to it no more. Private vengeance is working with his testimony. From the beginning, this man has always struck me true. I believe him now. By my oath to heaven, I believe him, and I think we must call back his wife before
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man lies.
I believe him. I cannot turn my face from it no more. This girl has always struck me false. She...
You will not! Be gone, I say!
Child, what is it? What's there? Child!
It's on the man behind the rafter!
Where?
Oh, you old why? Why do you come, yellow bird?
Bird, I see no bird.
My face, my face?
Hell,
Be quiet!
you see a bird.
Be
Mr.
quiet!
But God made my face. You cannot want to tear my face. Envy is a deadly sin, Mary. Oh, Mary, this is a black art to change your shape. No, I cannot stop my mouth. This is God's work, I do.
Pretending, Mr. Danforth.
Oh, Mary, please don't come down.
Her claws! She's stretching her claws!
Lies, lies!
Mary, please don't hurt me.
Why does she see this vision?
You cannot believe she sees
Nothing.
She sees nothing.
You mustn't.
Abby, you mustn't.
I'm right here.
I'm here, right here.
Be warned. Draw back your spirit out of there.
Danforth.
Mr. Danforth.
Have you compacted with Lucifer? Have you?
Never.
Never, never.
Why do they only repeat you?
You whip it all, stop it!
There's 4 days.
Stop it.
Abby, stop it. Stop it.
A little while ago, you were afflicted. Now you afflict others. Where did you find this power? That's no power.
Going, sir.
Mary Warren, why did you turn about these past 2 weeks? You've seen the devil, have you not?
Goddamn liars, Mary.
You've seen the devil, haven't you? You've compacted with Lucifer, have you not?
Mary, goddamn liars.
I cannot hear you. What do you say? You will confess or you will hang. I say to you, do you know who I am? You will hang if you do not open with me.
Mary, remember the arrayed angel off my own. Do that which is good and...
The wings. Her wings are stretching. Mary, please. Don't. She's going to come down. She's walking the rafters. Look out, Bill, coming down.
Hey!
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Mary!
You are the devil's man.
Praise God.
Mary, how?
No. I love God. I will not hang with you. I love God. I love God.
You bid to do the devil's work?
You come with me by night and every day to sign.
Sign what?
The devil's book? He come with a book? My name. He want my name. I'll kill you. He says, if my wife hangs, he must go and overthrow the court, he says.
Mr. Hale!
He wake me every night. His eyes were like coals, and his fingers clawed at my neck. And I sighed.
Excellency, the child's gone wild.
I love God. I go your way no more. I love God, and I bless God. And I will never hurt you more.
What are you? You're combined with the Antichrist, are you not? I've seen your power, mister, and will not deny it.
This is not witchcraft. These girls are frauds. You condemn an honest
I will
man.
have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Now I ask you, do you confess yourself infallible from hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet?
I say God is dead!
Hear it.
A fire! A fire's burning! And I hear the boot of Lucifer, and I see his filthy face. And it is my face and yours, Danforth. For them that quail to bring men out of ignorance as I have quailed, and as you quail now, when you know, and you are black of hearts, that this be fraud! God damns our kind especially, and we will burn together!
Marshal, take him and Corey with him to the jails.
I denounce these proceedings. I quit this court.
Pulling down heaven and raising up a whore!
Mr. Hale! Mr. Hale!
Now look to me like the majesty. Look to me like the majesty.
Get along now. Clear this place. Oh, Marshal, is it you? I thought for sure it was the devil coming for us. Can I have some cider from going away?
Where are you off to, Sarah?
Be going to Barbados as soon as the devil gets here with the
Oh, happy voyage to you.
Pair of bluebirds ringing southerly. The two of us. Oh, it'd be a grand transformation, Marshal. You'd best do that back when the never rise off the ground.
I'll speak to him for you if you desire to come along now, Marshal.
I don't refuse it. It is the proper morning to fly into hell.
Oh, it ain't no hell in Barbados. Devil him be pleasure man in Barbados. He be singing and dancing in Barbados. You folks, you rile him up round here. It be too cold round here for that over there. He frees his soul in Massachusetts, but in Barbados, he's just as sweet and... Yes, sir, that's him.
I'm here, Majesty. The Deputy Governor's rep. Come along.
No, you coming for me? I'm going home.
That ain't Satan, just a poor old cow with a hatful of milk.
Take me home, Devil. Take me home.
Tell him Sarah's going to. Sarah's going home. Good morning, Majesty.
Where's Mr. Paris?
I'll fetch him.
Marshal, when did Reverend Hale arrive?
We're toward midnight, I think.
What is he about here?
He goes among those that will hang and prays with them. He's with Goody Nurse now and Mr. Paris with him.
That man have no right to enter here. Why have you left him?
Mr. Paris command me, sir. I cannot deny him.
Are you drunk, Marshal?
No, sir. It is a bitter night, and I have no fire here.
Fetch Mr. Paris.
Aye, sir.
There is a prodigious stench in this place.
I've only just now cleared the people out for you.
Beware of my great Marshal.
Aye, sir.
Let your question hail us, since you have been preaching an Andover lately.
We'll come to that. Speak nothing of Andover. Paris prays with him. That's strange.
I think Paris has a mad look these days.
Mad?
I met him yesterday coming out of the house, and I bid him good morning as he wept and went his way. I think it is not well because he seems so unsteady.
Perhaps he has some sorrow.
I think it be the cows, sir.
Cows?
There be so many cows wandering the highways. Their masters are in jail, and much disagreement about who they will belong to now. I know Mr. Kennedy argued with the farmers all yesterday. There was great contention, sir, about the cows. Contention makes me weep, sir. It will always a man that weep for contention.
Good morning, sir. I thank you for coming. Beg your pardon waiting me so early. Good morning, Judge Hackburn.
Reverend Hale have no right to-
Excellency, hear me.
You leave him alone with prisoners?
What is his business here?
Excellency, a moment. This is Providence. Reverend Hale has returned to bring Rebecca Nurse to God.
He bids her confess?
Hear me. Rebecca had not given me a word these 3 months since she came. And now she sits with him. And her sister, and Martha Corey, and 2 or 3 of the others. And he pleads with them that they confess their crimes and save their lives.
What? It is indeed a providence. And do they soften? They soften?
Not yet. Not yet, but I thought to summon you, sir. We might think on whether it be not wise to... There is news, sir, that the court must reckon with. My niece. I believe she has vanished.
Vanished?
Doctor advised her of it earlier in the week, but
Why? How long is she gone?
it is their night. There's news from you.
I will send a party out for them. Where might they be?
Excellency, she could be aboard a ship. My daughter told me now she heard them speaking of ships last week. And tonight I discovered my strong box broken into.
She had brought you?
31 pounds. I'm telling you.
Mr. Paris, you are a brainless man.
Excellency, profit nothing that you should blame me. I cannot imagine why they want to run away unless they fear to keep in the sailor anymore. Since the news of Andover have broken.
Andover is remedy. The courts will return there on Friday and examinations will resume.
I'm sure of it, sir. The rumor speaks rebellion in Andover, and I...
There is no rebellion in Andover.
It can be said here, sir. Andover have thrown out the courts, they say. Will have no part in this trap. There be a faction here feeding on that news. And I tell you true, sir, I fear there will be a riot here.
Why? Why at an execution that seemed not with high satisfaction in the town?
They're a different sort that hang till now. Rebecca Nurse is no Bridget that lay 3 years with Bishop before they ever married. John Proctor is no Isaac Ward that drank his family to ruin. Let Rebecca Nurse stand upon the gibbet and set up some righteous prayer, and the crucial weight of vengeance in you.
Excellency, she's condemned to live. The court has...
Peace. How do you propose? no postponement.
Excellency, Reverend Hale has returned. There is hope, I think. For if we bring even one of these to God, their confession surely damns the others in the public's eye. And none may doubt more that they are all linked to hell. This way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied. Many honest people will weep for them, and our good purpose is lost in their tears.
Cheever, give me the list.
Excellency, not be forgot, sir, that when I summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there were but 30 people come to hear it. That speak of discontent, I think, and
There will be no postponement.
Excellency!
Now, sir, which of these, in your opinion, you brought before God? I myself will strive to do until dawn.
Excellency, there's not sufficient time until dawn.
I will do my utmost. Now, which of
Excellency!
these do you have hope for?
Dagger.
What say you?
Tonight when I leave my house, a dagger clattered to the ground. You cannot hang this sword. There is danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
Accept my congratulations, Reverend Hale. We are glad to see you return to your good work.
You must pardon them, they will not budge.
You misunderstand, sir. I cannot pardon them when 12 are hanged for the same crime. It's not just.
I will not confess.
The sun will rise in a few minutes. Excellency, I must have more time.
Now hear me and beguile yourselves no more. I will receive no plea for pardon or postponement. None that not confess will hang. 12 are already executed, and the names of these 7 are given out. And the village expects to see them die at dawn. Postponement now speaks of the floundering on my part. Now draw yourselves up like men as you are bound by heaven to do. Help me. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
All but Proctor, he is in the dungeon.
What is Proctor's way now?
He sits like some great bird. Do not know he lived except takes food from time to time.
His wife must be well on with child now.
She is, sir.
What think you, Mr. Paris? You have closer knowledge of this man. Might your presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. Not really having left her these 3 months. I should summon her.
Is he yet out of it? Has he struck at you again?
He cannot, sir. He's chained to a wall now.
Bring up Goody Proctor to me. Then let you bring him in.
Excellency, if you postpone a week and publish to the town that you are striving for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not faltering.
As God has not empowered me like Joshua to stop the sun from rising, I cannot withhold them from the perfection of their punishment.
You think God wills you to raise rebellion against men, or you are mistaken.
You've heard rebellion spoken of in Salem?
Orphans wander from house to house, abandoned cattle bellow on the high roads. The stink of corruption is everywhere, and no man knows when the harlot's cry will end his life. And yet you wonder if rebellion spoke, that you should marvel how they do not burn your prophets.
Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month?
May God make you leave my Andover.
You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here?
Why, it is simple. I come to do the devil's work. I counsel Christians to belie themselves. There is blood on my head. Do you not see the blood on my head?
Goody Proctor, I hope you are hardy.
I am yet 6 months before my time.
Pray, be at your ease. We come not for your life, we. Mr. Hale, will you speak with the woman?
Goody Proctor, your husband is mine. I come of my own Goody Proctor. I would save your husband's life, for if he is taken, I count myself his murderer. Do you understand me?
What do you want of me?
I have sought a Christian way, for damnation's doubled on a minister who counsels men to lie.
It is no lie.
It is a lie.
You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie. They're innocent.
No more! No more! I'll have no more of that.
Let you not mistake your duty as I mistook my own. Beware, Goody Proctor. Cleave to no faith, for faith brings blood, for it is mistaken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, woman. Life is God's most precious gift, and no principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, woman, prevail upon your husband to confess. Let him give his lie. Wail not before God's judgment in this, for it may well be that God damns a liar less than he that throws his life away for pride. Plead with him. I cannot think he will listen to another.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Woman, before the laws of God we are a swine. We cannot read his will.
I cannot dispute with you, sir. I lack learning for it.
Goody Proctor, you're not summoned here for disputation. Be there no wifely tenderness within you? He will die with the sunrise. Your husband. Do you understand that? Are you stone? Have the devil dried up every tear of pity in you? Take her out. Profit nothing she should speak to him.
Let me speak with him, Excellency.
You'll strive with him.
I promise nothing.
Will you plead for his confession?
I promise nothing. Let me speak with him.
Proctor, you've been notified, have you not? I see light in the sky, mister. Now let you counsel with your wife, and may God help you turn your back on hell.
Desire to recite Mr. Proctor, I'm sure I got to you now.
Child,
It grows.
there's no word of voice.
They're well. Rebecca's Daniel keeps them.
I'm not seeing it.
I've not.
You are Margot. Come now for my life.
I have heard of it.
None yet confessed it.
There's many confessed.
Who are they?
Maybe 100 or more, they say. Goody Bowles is one. Isaiah Woodcomb is one. There are many.
Becca?
Not Rebecca. She is one good in heaven now. Not
Giles.
You've not heard of it?
Nothing on cat.
Giles is dead.
When were you hanged?
He would not hang. He would not answer aye or nay to his indictment, for if he denied the charges, they would hang him surely, not commit his property. So he stands mute and died Christian under the law, and so his sons will have his bond. For you see, he could not be condemned a wizard if he did not answer his indictment aye or nay.
Where does he die?
They pressed him, John.
Press.
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he plead aye or nay. They say he gives them the two words, more weight, and die.
No, wait.
Aye, it were a fearsome man, Giles Boyd.
Then think you. Confess to him. Say, I'll give him back.
I cannot judge you.
Will judge me. What would you have me do with it?
As you will, I will have it. I want you to live in town. Sure?
Giles. She.
She will not.
Pretense, Elizabeth, a pretense. Not that man. It is a fraud. I'm no good man. My honesty is broke, Elizabeth.
You've not confessed till now. Let be goodness in you.
Spite me. Be silent. It's hard to keep a lie to dogs. Have forgiveness.
There's nothing to give, John.
You see some honesty in it. Let them that never lie to die now. Me. A pretense. A vanity that will not blind God, nor keep my children out of the wind. But save me. Elizabeth.
You come to not that I forgive you, John. Will you forgive yourself? It is your soul. Only come to know this, for I have come to know it now. Whatever you do, it is a good man does it. I have read my heart this 3 months. I have sinned in my own account. It takes a whole wife to prompt lechery.
Enough, enough!
Better you should know me.
I won't hear it. I know you.
You take my sins upon you, John.
Oh, I take my own, my own.
I counted myself so plain, so poorly made, no honest love could come to me. Suspicion kissed you when I did. I never knew how I should say I love you. Or how I kept.
But say you, Proctor, the sun is soon up.
Let none be your judge, for there is no higher judge under heaven than Proctor. Forgive me, John. I have never known such goodness in the world.
Have my life.
You will confess yourself?
You will have my life.
God be praised. It is a providence.
You will confess. Proctor will confess.
Are you quiet? It is evil, is it not? He's evil.
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot.
And who will judge me? God in heaven, what is John Proctor? What is John Proctor? I think it is honest. I think so. I'm no saint. Let Rebecca go like a saint. For me, it is a fraud.
I cannot be your judge, John. I cannot be.
Despair.
Praise to God, man. Praise to God. You shall be blessed in heaven for this. Now then, let us have it. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. What? For the good instruction of the village, sir. It shall be posted on the church door. Where's the marshal?
Willard! Hurry!
Mr. Proctor, I bid you, speak slowly and directly to the point for Mr. Cheever's sake. Now, sir, have you seen the devil in your life? Come, man. There's light in the sky. The town waits at the scaffold. I would give out this news. Have you seen the devil?
Did.
God
And when he come to you, what were his demands? Did he bid you to his work upon the earth?
Did.
And did you bind yourself to his service? Ah, Rebecca Nurse, come in, woman.
Very well then.
Courage, man, courage. Let her witness your good example so that she may come to God herself. Now here at Goody Nurse, say on, Mr. Proctor, did you bind yourself to his service?
Why, John?
It did.
Now, woman, you surely see it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
And God send his mercy on you.
I say to you, will you confess yourself, Goody Nurse?
It is a lie. It is a lie. How may I condemn myself? I cannot. I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when you were in the devil's company, did you ever see Goody Nurse with him? Come, man, take courage. Did you ever see Rebecca Nurse with the devil?
No.
Did you ever see her sister, Mary Easty, with the devil?
No, I did not.
Did you ever see Martha Corey with the devil?
Did not.
Did you ever see anyone with the devil?
Did not.
Mr. Proctor, you mistake me. I'm not empowered to trade your life for lies. You most certainly have seen some person with the devil. Mr. Proctor, a score of people have already testified that
And it is proved. Why must I say it?
Why must you say it? Why, you should rejoice to say it if your soul is purged of any love for hell.
Go like saints, I'd like not to spoil their name.
You think they go like saints? Look, you, sir, I think you mistake your duty in being here. It matters nothing what she thought. She's convicted of the unnatural murder of children, and you, for sending your spirit out on Mary Warren. Your soul alone is the issue here, and you will prove its whiteness, or you cannot live in a Christian country. Now I ask you again, did you ever see anyone in the devil's company? To your knowledge, has Rebecca Nurse ever...
I speak my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it is enough he confess himself. Let him sign it. Let him sign it.
It is a great service, sir. It is a weighty name. Oh, strike the village that he confessed. I beg you, let him sign it. The sun is up, Excellency.
Come then, sign your testimony. Mr. Cheater, take it.
You all see me. What more is needed?
You will not sign it.
You see me. It is enough.
Do you sport with me? Mister, I will have your name on that document, or it is no confession. Your second name, sir.
To the Lord.
You please, sir.
No.
Mr. Proctor, I must
No.
have.
No. I signed it. It is done. You see me. It is enough.
Proctor, the village must have proof.
Damn the village! I confess to God, and God has seen my name on this. It is enough.
No, sir. It is not
You
in-
came to save my soul, did you not? Here, I have confessed myself.
No, sir, you have not.
I have confessed myself. Be there no penitence, but it be public. God has seen my name on this. God does not need my name nailed to that church. It is enough.
Mr. Proctor,
I am no surrogate. I am no teacher, and you will not use me. I am John Proctor, and you will not use me. It is no part of salvation that you should use me.
sir, I do not wish to.
I need to read. How may I teach them to walk like a man in the world when I have sold my friends?
You have not sold your friends.
I mean not. Like in all of them, the very day this is nailed to the church, the very day they hang for silence.
Mr. Proctor, I must have good and legal proof.
You are the high court, your word is good enough. Tell them I broke to my knees and confessed. Tell them I broke to my knees and wept like a woman. Say what you will, but my name cannot.
It is the same, is it not? Whether I report it or you sign it.
No, it is not the same. It is not the same. What I sign to and what others say is not the same.
Why? Do you mean to deny this confession when you are free?
I mean to deny nothing.
Then explain to me, Mr. Proctor, why you will not let.
Because it is my name. Because I cannot have another in my life. Because I lie and I sign myself to lies. Because I am not worth the dust on the feet of them that pay. I'm giving you my soul. Leave my name.
Is that document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. What say you? I do not deal in lies, mister. I will have an honest confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from the rope. What way do you go? Marshal?
Proctor!
Manuel, no, you cannot.
Show them a heart of stone and sink them with it.
Let me fear nothing. There is another judgment
them high over the town. Whoever weeps for these, weeps for corruption. Take them.
I have not had the right thing.
Yes, time! Proctor! Proctor!
Pride and vanity. The prophet came to flee. Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare his truth? Go and take his shame away.
You have his goodness now. God forbid I take it from